Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. Today we're checking out a beautiful Damasko that recently hit the store. It's the DC82 Chrono in green. Before we go on, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the button below, the bell icon, so you're notified when new stuff happens. Follow me on Instagram, always showing cool stuff there. So I've carried the DC80, which is the no-date version, and the 82 in the plain white colors, and recently delved into the green. Basically all the same watches, date, no date, and green accents, no green accents. What is super cool about this watch is it is running. It does not have running seconds. It is actually, as you can tell by the buttons on the side, a chronograph. We have seconds and minutes notated by these cool looking hands, the green one here and the little, you know, go an airplane or an arrowhead over here. The chrono actually was running. It has been stopped here, so I can start it again. You can see seconds going and minutes is here. I had it going before I started filming, so you can see how it works. We can see the hand spread. We'll reset it in a second. So we have no running seconds, so you have no indication the watch is running, except to put it to your ear. You'll hear the Damasko, yes, Damasko in-house movement beating. 60-second elapsed seconds, once a minute, and then we have, I was yapping, elapsed minutes are down here. It is a 60-minute timer, and then after the 60 minutes, the minute hand will simply just keep going around. It does not, there is no hour register, so it is a 60 minutes max. It'll just keep going and going and going. But we can, I'll keep talking, just watch that arrow hand when it gets to when it gets to the top of the elapsed minute. So it is a 42 millimeter watch. It's just shy 44 if you're taking the bezel into account. The bezel is beautiful. It sticks out just a little bit. It's about 14 millimeters thick to an AR coated sapphire crystal. It is 50 on the tip to tip, and it is a 22 millimeter lug width. We'll pause for a second and just watch the minutes tick over. Beautiful snap, works awesome. So what is inside? Well, it is a Damasko C51 movement. It's the C51-2, which is the center chrono with the date. It is what they call, it's regulated to top performance, has a 48-hour power reserve. Again, I'll throw up a picture of it. It is a Damasko in-house creation. Hand winds, hacks, you know, all that stuff. And obviously the chrono and date complications. Sapphire crystal I mentioned. Screw down, case back. And I've done this with Damasko before. You can read all the good stuff. The highlight would be in the center that it is, of course, made in Germany. And then they talk about the steel that's used to make it, the hardness of it, it's nickel free, anti-magnetic. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there, which again I've gone over in the past. But basically Damasko, the process is they do ice hardening to the stainless steel on the case. The case takes on this very deep, almost titanium color, but it is steel. The watch weighs 103 grams without the strap, so it's not light, but it is scratch free. You cannot, well, you can scratch it, but it's very difficult to scratch Sign Crown. That's why it's got that deep color, that ice hardened steel. And then the bezel also ditto, hardened, and then the insert is what they call Damask coating, which is again extremely hard. All this you pay? Yes, you do. You pay. It's around $2,700. This is not meant to be a promotional video where I want you to run out and buy this right now. I want to show you things that are possible from manufacturers that spend all their time, effort, and money into making a watch and not advertising it. Unfortunately, for a retailer like me, the lack of advertising means I have to do things like this, but this is a joy to do. Damaskos, as I said in the past, are interestingly uninteresting. There's not much to them, but yet they're gorgeous. You can see that crystal's amazing. It simply disappears off angle. I will stop the chrono. I will reset the chrono. So both hands now are laying on top of each other. You can see that. Let's see. There we go. When you start it, there it goes, and the minute hand is back at 0. You see? Awesome. Great manufacturing. Let us see. So we obviously have loom. It is The hands and hour markers are treated with X1 GLC1 light luminous material. Basically, that is, super lume, good stuff, very bright. Comes on a really cool strap with the green stitching, 100 meters of water resistance, beautiful sign buckle. Again, beautiful strap. Let's see how she glows at night. There you go. Not a problem to read it. You will notice the chrono hands are not loomed. Not sure if I like that or not like that. Obviously, getting the green accents makes it pretty cool to look at. You see that the bezel pip is loomed, but again, with all that loom stuff I talked about, there obviously is no problem reading it. And as I said before, it's amazing what a company can do when they put all their know-how into watchmaking, not watch advertising. You've got a beautiful, it is a bidirectional bezel. It is 60 click, yes, but oh my goodness. Ceramic ball bearings click into position, and it's amazing. There's absolutely no half click. You can't even get it to sit on a half click. Very rigid, very solid, but yet still easy to move. And the bezel itself, easy to grasp. Screw down crown. The seals are not normal seals that you find on even the best dive watches. They use super excellent materials. The name escapes me. It begins with, I think it's Viton or Viton. Just super cool, super great, long lasting, gasketing materials. Let's see. So one click out. What am I doing? I'm changing the date. There you go. Quick change date. And 2 clicks out, you're changing the time. I did want to show that the inspiration for the movement actually is a Lamagna movement, but I want to show the quick change date. Boom, beautiful, excellent action. Screw down crown. Gonna get my glove stuck in it. Let's try it on. See how she looks on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. Looks awesome, very comfortable to wear. I'm not sure I mentioned the tip to tip is just shy of 50 millimeters. The way the lugs are designed, they're so squat, they go right down. It's so comfortable. I did not mention, so center chrono, what's the advantage of a center chrono over, say, a 2 or 3 register chrono was separate? Notice that because the minutes are spread out to the extent of the dial, it's easy to read. You get 60 minutes in one pass, and you can easily see the elapsed minutes and elapsed seconds at a very quick glance. If you have a 3-dial chrono, take your pick, it doesn't matter. I'll even say an Omega Speedmaster, which I guess I could have brought out for the occasion because I have one. If you want to see the minutes, you have to bring it up to your face, squint, and look to see how many minutes have elapsed. This a little bit different. Super cool if they could add like an hour register. I don't know, that would be really awesome. But anyway, this is a real bravo from me. So I think we'll make it a wrap. This has been Mark from LongNightWatch.com showing you the super cool DC82 in green. Please like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Questions or comments, queries, share something about your Damasko if you own one down below. Love to read it. Sure to address it as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.